Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how to get this eye look, I will link it up somewhere here. I posted it last week on my channel, but today we're going to be talking about how I ended up on YouTube. So if you want to hear this little story time, please keep watching. So let's take it all the way back to 2008, 2009. So someone that I knew at the time started something called a blog, and it was very new to me, and I was like, that's so interesting. And then that was 2008, 2009. Then in 2011, I think, I wanted to start a blog with Trevino. Why? Because we had something to say. We were very into the church, into the ministry at the time. We still are. And at that time I felt like us having a blog would be the best way to spread the word as far as possible and as quick as possible. I'm just trying to get onto YouTube quickly. So the blog was called Tresella on Life. Tresella is Trevino and Selina combined. And I think that, so that blog didn't really work out because Trevino's not much of a blogging person, obviously, as you can tell, 8 years later. So that didn't work out. And then I think the following year I started a blog called The Beautiful Exchange blog, and that was purely based on Christianity and faith, and I posted weekly messages and inspirational blog posts and things like that. Then as time went on, I wanted to expand it from just a Christian blog to a Christian lifestyle blog. So I changed the name to TBE blog, The Blessed Experience, because I found out that The Beautiful Exchange was already being used, and it's one of my favorite songs by Hillsongs United. Anyway, I'll link that song below, and I'll link my blog below because it still does exist. I just don't post on it anymore. The Blessed Experience had spiritual messages, it had recipes, it has crafts and a whole lot of music, a whole lot of cool things. And then after a while I just stopped getting into it. The Blessed Experience had spiritual messages, it had recipes, it has crafts and a whole lot of music, a whole lot of cool things. And then after a while I just stopped getting into it. I just wanted to get that out of the way because I know there's been words on the streets, and all I can say is, in the words of Party, that's not a reliable source, okay? That is the story, and that's what we shall go with. 4 years ago, damn, when was that? On the 7th of October 2013, I posted my first video on YouTube called Together in Christ. It's a 1-minute video. I remember doing this a Sunday after church in Trevino's front yard with the tablet filming me, and it was so weird because I was rushing, I was doing this a lot, there were birds chirping, but it was cool, I really enjoyed it. And then I stopped doing YouTube, and then that's when I started getting back into the Blessed Experience blog. And then the makeup came on the 13th of July 2016, and that's when I started getting back into YouTube. So the reason I got back into YouTube was I think I was at a job that I didn't really enjoy. There wasn't much for me to do, so obviously the way the internet system was set up, there were only certain amounts of websites you could go on, so I could only Google 5 things a day basically. So I started watching a lot of YouTube videos, and the first person that I gravitated towards, apart from Candy Johnson, I love her so much. She's the first makeup YouTuber I ever watched in life. One of the reasons, and I think probably the main reason, one of the main reasons that I'm on YouTube is because of Lily Singh. So she is just, firstly, it's unheard of to have an Indian female living on her own, making videos on the internet for a living, and just being as successful as she is. Now, coming from Indian families, you have to have, no type of creative job is a job. They always want you to have a backup plan, and I understand that, and I understand it. It's life. This is life. The internet you could become yesterday's news in a second. I understand that. But just watching Lily and looking at the way she she portrays herself as the most true version of herself and making people laugh and making people smile and making people happy. And I was like, you know what, that's what I want to do. I've always had a passion for helping other people, speaking to other people about, obviously about Jesus, but also trying to make people feel comfortable in where they are in their lives and letting them know that if they are in a place that they're not happy with now, things are definitely going to get better. And to me, that's how she is. And I was like, you know what, I want to do this. I dipped my toe into YouTube a few years ago. I'm going to do it again. And yes, I did start with makeup, and like I've said plenty of times, I'm not a makeup artist. I just have a passion for makeup. I love makeup. It's something that gives me joy. It makes me happy. It takes my mind off whatever's going on. So I thought, you know what, makeup, let's give it a go. So I did a dark lip tutorial. I know one was like an ombre lip and one was like a matte, I think. I don't know, but it was a dark lip tutorial. And yeah, that's how I started getting into YouTube. And then I figured that, you know what, let's combine my blog and YouTube. So I started bringing inspirational messages to my YouTube. Some of you will remember a video that I had up for a short while called my 13 Reasons Why story. And then there's a chapter of my story. There's Father to the Fatherless. There's a whole lot of inspirational videos that I do post on this platform because it's now my main platform. My blog is dormant for now. Yeah, I post things like makeup videos, I do funny videos, I do inspirational videos. I'm not putting myself into a box because that's what people say should happen. Like, I like makeup, I like inspiring people, I like to cook, I like to be crazy. It's me, it's who I am. So this whole thing that you're watching is my personality coming through to you. So yeah guys, if you feel like you want to start a YouTube channel, the only thing that I can say is do it if it's for you and if it's what's going to make you happy. Don't do it for the money because, like, firstly, this is South Africa. The YouTube industry isn't as big as it is in LA. And secondly, I think the threshold is you only get paid like after every 1,000 rand, and you need to have like a minimum amount of subscribers and watch time, view hours watched. That's why I started YouTube, because I have a lot to say about various different things. Sometimes I have a lot to say about one specific topic, but I felt like at the time that I'm in my life now, where I can at least like escape from everything for like 30 minutes every Saturday or whatever it is to film a video, it gives me a lot of joy. And what makes me the happiest is to see feedback from you guys. Like, I've been getting so much positive feedback on especially my inspirational videos. Like, I'm gonna keep pushing those out and keep doing more. So yeah, it is difficult being a YouTuber because, like I said, brands don't send you things to review, you have to buy it yourself. Apart from that, you have bills to pay, so it's not like you can go splurge on all this makeup when you've got actual bills to pay. I work a full-time proper job, so I'm at work during the week. When I come home, I have to go to gym, I have to study, and there's some YouTubers out there doing the same thing as me with kids. So it's not easy. Like, if you want to do it, think about it carefully. It's not easy. And let me just say, people are not here for people who just faff around on YouTube, okay? I know the effort and the work that goes into making a YouTube channel and creating content and putting good content out there. So if you want to start YouTube just because your neighbor started YouTube and you feel like you can do the same, if you don't have content to put on your YouTube channel, it's like a waste. There's other channels that you can put content on. So yeah, if you guys want to start a YouTube channel and you think it's the right way, do it. If you guys want to start a blog, do it. If you guys want to build your Instagram, do it. Like, there's so many different ways out now that you can get your point across, that you can speak to people on like a bigger scale than just inviting people to your house and talking to them. The internet is humongous and you can speak to so many people and touch so many people's lives. But just remember to be responsible for your actions, what you say and what you do, okay? Don't be stupid now. Anyway, bye guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Come back next week Friday at 12:30 for a new video.